Ladies and gentlemen, Alio TLC, Alio Ramos, whatever you want to pronounce it. Doesn't really matter. It's a thing now. I'm just with a random pack of people. I'm just testing out a skin here, new build. I've been toying around with it. I'm gonna hop in a home cave once we kill this camp, though. And I'll give you an overview of what I've settled on. We're too big to get in there. Didn't even know there was a cave in here, I'll be honest with you. What do I have here? What is this? Interesting. So I will say that this TLC for sure is an odd one. Lovely VFX. Lovely sounds. Very nice. It's an interesting kit, for sure. It's a very peculiar, but lovably strange direction that this is going in. For the TLC. You know what, if we got a second here, I'll just go over the build. Don't need to hop in a home cave. So, what I'm rocking. We got our passive padded souls. It's just, you know, you can read it's all there. Our bite. Now the bite does 45 damage. Just a generic bite. It's a 1 second cooldown. It's spammable. It's very fast. You got 3 options for your head attack. You've got Swerve, which does 60 damage on an 8 second cooldown. Costs 7.5 stamina. Spins you around. It's 180. I believe. Yeah, it's a 180 thing. It hurts, for sure, but it chunks your stamina. So I would not recommend that one. Just because Alio's stam regen is not the best. Slicer. Now this ability, at first I saw it, I was like, oh, that's gotta be the way to go. That's awesome. Right. Deals low damage, 20 damage. It's an 8 second cooldown for you to use it again. So if you miss, you have to wait 8 seconds. And it takes 90 seconds for the whole ability to stop. But eating the piece of meat reduces your cooldown duration by 50% for everything. So all cooldowns, all of your cooldowns by 50%. So that's your bite, your kicks, your vocal calls, all of them. 50% reduction. Cut in half. Excellent. Now don't try and use this to make your bite more spammable. The animation still takes the same amount of time. It's just the cooldowns that are shortened. So this won't do anything for your bite. It doesn't make you bite any faster. But it does make your kick attacks and your vocal calls 50% faster for 60 seconds. Which is great. There's also Airhead, deal 25% more damage while jumping, boost air control by 100%. You can, it's kind of niche. It's, you know, there's not really a downside. This doesn't get you all that much. I think it's cooler. But, you know, it is what it is. Then we've got Tyrant's Pack, increased trotting speed by 2.5%, status healing by 10% to you and any tyrannosaurs in your group. So that's Alio, Dasp, or Rex. Within 50 meters, stacks up to 4 times, and it applies solo. So you can get up to 40% status healing and up to 10% trot speed increase. Not too shabby. I mean, you're gonna want to be trotting a lot to regen your stamina. It's pretty good. I went with Hunter's Mark, actually. Ravenous is bugged right now. You have Ravenous by default. You can't remove it. It's just automatically on. Eating a small corpse will just give you Ravenous whether you have it or not. Interesting, weird little mechanic with it, though. It's got to be adolescent corpse, but only of small playables. So you can't... 3 slots won't work. I don't believe so. I have not done enough testing. I have to have dead bodies, and that's hard to, you know, get people to volunteer to be a dead body. You have to kind of encourage them to become dead to try it out. But things like really any 3 slots, just out of the question. Adults, at least. So you have to find adolescent small corpses. Now, maybe adolescent apexes and things like that. Maybe adolescents across the board work. I think. I'm not sure. I haven't done enough testing. I haven't seen anyone's tests on that yet. Then Hunter's Mark. Applies Hunter's Mark to the last dinosaur bit by you, which indicates how close you are to them for 30 seconds. That's kind of niche for like finding things that are hidden in bushes. Each stack, though, stacks up to 4 times, I think it said. Each stack increases the range by 20 meters and gives a 4% bonus. So you can get 16% increased damage to the target. And that's not 16% damage you deal to the target. that's the target takes 16% bonus damage. So it doesn't matter what hits them next. I don't know if that applies to fall damage or like hunger damage or drowning or fall damage, whatever it is. Not 100% sure. I would assume all damage types, but maybe only like player inflicted, so collision might work as well. Trample damage, I would assume. And it lasts for 30 seconds and it's refreshed on the bite, I believe. So that's the one I went with, because if you've already got this by default, might as well take that. Double your slots, right? Like, why not? Right? It's good. It's not super great, but it is cool. It's an interesting little support buff, but it also increases your damage if you're playing solo. Metabolism, you only get one. Hide, I've gone for leap. Your options are resilient feathers, you know what that does. Leap increases jump height, 10% reduction to fall damage, reduces jump cost by 15%. Or endurance runner, which only works with surprise attack if you want to lose a leg attack and go for surprise attack. It's not really that noticeable, surprise attack. We'll get to that though. So I've gone with leap because just the jump boost is pretty good. Now I will say this, let me preface very quickly. I'm going to put up a video of it right now. Do not pick the jump subspecies. It is a waste of your time. This leap ability increases your jump height more than the subspecies will. The subspecies barely gets you anything. You get maybe an inch. You get like 6 pixels higher than a non-jump sub using this ability. That's with both people using the ability. So it's almost not worth it. Go with the stamina recovery, because you're using a lot of stamina for your attacks and your calls and your whole shtick, which is running around. So go with the stamina recovery. 20% I think it is. Worth it, for sure. Trust me. Then yeah, endurance runner. It decreases the wind-up time by 30%, and you get 10% increased stamina recovery. You could take this if you just want the 10% stamina recovery without the leap, but I would take the leap regardless. For legs, surprise attack, just like Rex's. You get a 15% speed boost and 100% acceleration boost for 8 seconds after crouching for 8 seconds. If in combat, you have to wait for 15 instead. Kick does medium damage, which is... it's always medium damage. But that's not a value. Okay. 50 damage, does 15% more while jumping. So that's why you're jumped in the air. I don't believe it counts for falling. I think you have to physically have jumped for it to count. But I don't know, I haven't tested it yet. Hamstring, very interesting niche little ability. Great against flyers. Also great against raptors. Anything else that would jump? I have not tested it against things like a Meg, semi-aquatics. I don't know if they can then rise and swim, but they can just press forward and tilt their camera, so it doesn't really matter. But prevents them from jumping for 10 seconds. Now this applies like a status effect to them, sort of, where they cannot jump for 10 seconds. That's it. But you also can't refresh that stack until the 10 seconds is out and they are no longer affected by the jump. So you have to either perfectly time it or they're likely to get away. So just keep that in mind. If it's a flyer, not little things like raptors. You can also hit them while they are pounced on things, because you have to press the jump button to delatch. So you can lock a raptor to someone, I believe. I have not yet seen it done. I haven't encountered raptors, but that's what I imagine would happen. So very interesting thing. Nothing else like this in the game. Very cool. And then double kick. Kick twice in a row restores us. Oh, sorry. The hamstring does 40 damage. Costs 4 stamina to use. Double kick. Double kick kicks twice. Restores a bit of stamina for each one you inflict. Doesn't say how much. It costs 5 stamina to use on a 7-second cooldown and does 35 damage. So I've gone with double kick and the regular kick, just for damage and some utility stamina recovery. For vocal calls, I wouldn't use either of these solo. I would use this one. Increases your trot speed by 5 and stam by 20%. Stamina would be the best one. Only applies to tyrannosaurs in your group, I believe. This increases it for 10... Okay, so this is what I mean by very odd. So this ability increases your trot and sprint movement by 7%. Not your walk, just your trot and sprint. By 7%, as long as they're within 50 meters of you. Lasts for 10 seconds or until you're hit. It's got a 60-second cooldown. And that cooldown is doubled if you're hit. So you can go a little bit faster for 10 seconds, and then you have to wait 60 seconds, or 120 seconds if something hits you, or you end up in combat. and then a minute later you can use it again, or 2 minutes later. And then escape call, the worst culprit of them all, I think. Increases movement speed of all group dinosaurs by 5% for 30 seconds, but they also take 25% more incoming damage for the duration. Stacks up to 2 times. So you can move 10% faster for 30 seconds, but take 50% more damage. Which doesn't sound like a fair trade to me. It costs 15 stamina to use, mind you. And it is on a 90-second cooldown. What have we here? Latin. So, we're gonna go try and get some kills. I have not yet died on this guy, except for when I first spawned in. So I am just absolutely covered in scars. Alio is not really a brawler. You're not a brawler. You're in there, you hit, you run, you apply some stacks for somebody else to go get the damage, and you're not doing the dirty work. Now, in a pack of them, you sort of can, but I mean, it's not really going to be you that's doing... Looks like they've got 2 titans hold up on a cliff. That's cool. Who's this Meg? Looks like he's going on a fight with them, too. You do not have a knockback attack as Alio. None of your kicks deal knockback. None of your tail attacks do knockback. Nothing like that does knockback. Let's buff up the gang. Oh, he's going to take a lot of damage. Yeah, fall damage in Alio is not very good. The running stamina is pretty rough. Let's see if I can squeeze in there and get a little bit of stamina. There we go. Did we lose him? That's stupid that hit me, I think. But I mean, you can see a tail hit. It's pretty rough. Okay, I missed that one. Oh, you guys are dead. That's unfortunate. Yeah, Alio cannot really take a hit, and this is a difficult situation to be in. Just gonna use that to up our stamina. But if we have an Alio corpse down there, we can go use that for Ravenous. Did not get a chance to get Rav off it. Takes some time. I don't think this is a fight we're gonna win. What's going on down here? These guys fighting? Yeah, not exactly a fight we're gonna win here. We can't really do much against them on a cliff. We'll have to move on and find something else. Did we lose another one? We lost 2 of them. Oh, we're going to heal. Yeah. Not a good situation. We'll go grab some water, and then we'll find something else to fight. But yeah, there's a couple different directions you can lean with Alio. You can kind of be, like, the little Rex jockey. You can help them out. If you want to be in a group with a Rex and a Dasp or something like that. Then you can do that. I personally think that it's cool to play this thing as a anti-raptor, anti-flyer thing. Like, this is just the menace to anything that needs to jump. And you put the hamstring kick on. I would switch that for the regular kick, because I don't find myself using it that much. I'd much rather up my stamina. How's this server looking? Not too old. Now, I don't know if Hatz can clamp Alio. I've seen a couple Hatz try. I don't know if they were full grown. But they have not been able yet to pick me up. So, we'll see. I don't know. Exactly. I guess I could check the numbers. I'll just put it on screen. Can a full-grown Hatz clamp a full-grown Alio? Who knows? Alrighty. Looks like they're healing up. These guys should really back off and fight something else. Like whatever this is. Hero Rex. A dead Rex. Stamina regen on Alio is not the greatest. It's not bad by any means. There's definitely worse. But for being heavily reliant on your speed, and then a lot of your attacks taking stamina, it's kind of rough. So they do give Alio a lot of options for changing it. Let's do this Meg. So this will get us that meat. Holy lag. Let's see what he's doing here. Yeah, doesn't want to deal with it. I'm not gonna fight you in water, man. I'm an Alio. Alio swim speed's not terrible, but I'm not fighting a Meg in water. What's my ping right now? 46, a little higher than normal. I feel like I'm seeing some pretty rough lag though. How many people we got in the server? 120, that could be why. Pretty full server. Titan. It's a tough fight. Alio's not really in a position to be, like I said, to be brawling. Just using him for my stamina. It's a pretty good chunk of stamina it gets back. But you have to not be running, so you have to kind of do it, retain distance, and then carry on afterwards. I don't like the way these Albertas are looking at me. That is absolutely not something I can fight. Try and warn these guys. Trying to warn them. They aren't getting the hint. Okay, well our pack thinned very quick. Everyone's kind of learning what to do with Alio right now. Yeah, see what I mean? It's kind of lagging a little bit. Let's try some here. See if I can just close some things down. Close out of that. That should hopefully help. Yeah. Okay, my apologies. That feels a little smoother. he fighting a Titan? This little mag. Okay, birders are with the mag, of course. Of course, of course. Would not be officials if they weren't. Give me that. Stargo can definitely clamp you, so watch out for that. That was really rude of you. Don't appreciate what you just did to me. Who is this Conka? What's he doing here? Stamina recovery here. Some more stamina recovery. Your sitting and sleeping animations are very, very long. So, Tiny Titan. Uh-oh, everybody fell in the water. Little Alio fell in the water, poor guy. Anyway, so yeah, using the stamina kick, I would say, is paramount. You kind of have to. Because even with absolutely maximum stamina regeneration from, you know, my buff, from the stamina kick, from the increased stamina regen on the whatever, all these compounding abilities, and it's still going up relatively slow. Especially for how much running and things eat through it, you know? What do we got over here? Just use this slow guy to up my stamina. Oh, he's kind of fast. Hey, don't bring that my way. This Tiny Titan's mine. Ouch, okay, this is a time where I'm kind of regretting Jesus. You got the fucking Lord of Bluetooth on my ass right now. Good. Does he give Ravenous? Yes, okay, so, as you can see, I do not have Ravenous equipped, right? Or where is it? Do not have Ravenous equipped. I have Hunter's Mark equipped, right? Hunter's Mark is equipped, and yet I am receiving Ravenous. This works solo, this works in a group. It's just a bug with Alio right now. I don't know. We'll see whether it's going to stay a bug or if it's going to become an intended feature like Hatz flailbomb, which is technically an exploit. Hatz isn't supposed to flail into grounded targets and deal damage to them. It's supposed to be an aerial AoE move. But then look what they did. They nerfed Hatz, and they've all but forced that playstyle on you now, so... Alio gets hungry very quick. However, you're... Oh, that's not good. Alio gets hungry very fast. However... Can I eat another bite of this? However, you fill up very fast. So, you get hungry fast, but you fill up fast. And I assume that's because they intended people to take Ravenous. Or because they're going to make Ravenous a feature, not a bug. We'll see what they do. I'm sort of losing faith in their ideas and what they're doing. I don't know. It's kind of thrown me. I don't know. I really don't know what they're trying to pull. What their ideas were. So you saw that Alio just fell off that little cliff there and took a bunch of damage. I can't hit this guy. It's a big fella down there. I wouldn't risk that. As is that. Oh yeah, sweet. I hope they batter him to death, make him drown. Get in front of him. You gotta knock him back a bit. This is kind of sweet having a little Alio pack going on. Alio is meant to be a pack hunter. Either a pack of Alios or a couple Alios with a Rex or a Alio with a Rex. I see that sty up there. That's what I'm gonna go for now. Should be able to handle a sty on my own. Even with this health, it should be okay. Maybe we heal up a little more. Just in case. Alio is really like, I don't know what you would call it. It's like a rogue type character where you can't really take a hit. You gotta get in there, deal some damage, put some bad status on things, and then get out of there. Oh, this thing's after me. Okay. It's getting hectic. Let's get out of here. We do not have the HP to be dealing with all that. Oh, look at that guy. Poor guy. He's getting messed up. Okay. Let's take it easy for a while. We're not doing that, man. Get him. Way to go, Conk. What beautiful scenery. We got a couple feathered dinos running around attacking stuff in a snowstorm. Should be recording this. Unfortunately, we kind of got to go heal up with everybody else now. Or maybe not. I'd like to get a sip of water. Let's scum a little stamina off this guy. You need to be very careful of annos these days. Since it's heavy AoE attack, will 3-shot apexes. 3-shot apexes. So do not approach annos. I know before my sentiment was always, you know, do not get near an anno. Don't even give them the time of day. Don't entertain them. Don't nothing. Just give them space. Don't interact with them. Don't let them play the game. Make them get off of this dumb playable. Not that anno is dumb, but, you know, just the mechanic. Hey, I'm gonna sit still and just get free camping anywhere you go. And then just hunker down, get a bunch of armor, bone break so you can't run away. Anno is one of the biggest dinos that forces you to play their game. And the game is, approach me, I'm not coming to you, you come to me. Titan fight. Oh yeah, another little Titan, I need some rev. Kick him to death. That jump's kind of odd. Interesting. I hope the coast is clear. It doesn't really matter. I just need my or I need my health to go back up. I think Mom's angry. Mom did not like what we did. I don't know him, so I'm okay with him dying. I actually would not be against killing him for his ravenous. Hey, get back here. I don't know what this guy thinks he's trying. Oh, I hope that would hit. Hoped that would hit. Just trot, retain our stem. Or regen. Not retain, regen our stem. I don't know why this Rex is trying to do that. This is kind of gross, though. Unfortunately, you're going to be seeing a lot more of Rexes these days. Oh, that's bullshit. Okay. Well, there's my first death on Alio. Only a matter of time when GP looks like this. Young Grove. Not too far of a spawn, actually. We can get back there in no time. Oh, new HUD options. Hunger, thirst, growth, health stam, oxygen, skills, status effects. Not that that's helping anyone. I don't know why you would ever want to only show these things. I feel like just the HUD toggle would be better. Like, I don't know what situation you would want to hide your hunger and thirst in a menu that you have to go then click on, as opposed to just having a keybind for it, you know? So I'm not sure. Anyways, I don't feel like I've quite got the intended Alio playstyle down yet. I think that it's just in time you'll kind of get used to it. I'm still getting used to it. I do enjoy this TLC. It's one of the first TLCs they've done that doesn't make a dino completely busted, I will say. I don't think that Alio is weak. I think it's physically weaker than it was prior to the update. But I feel like it can be beneficial in group play. I don't think that Alio was... Well, I mean, very clearly Alio was not designed for solo play. Is very obviously pushed into group play. And it seems that the devs are desperately strong-arming people into group play. They took away the ability for Rex to use its terrible roar on itself, which would increase its damage by 25% or 30%, something like that, and reduce its cooldowns by 25%. Now that was too strong for solo Rexes, so now only Rex duos may benefit from that. And in actuality, what seems to be the case is that the cooldown reduction doesn't even work that much on the bite, because again it's a situation just like this ability where your baseline bite is already extremely fast, right? Like the animation lasts almost as long as the cooldown does. So let me actually go find somebody. This slicer thing does not work on people in your group. I believe originally the stamina kick did, so you could kind of scum stamina off your buddies by just kicking them in the tail. However, the jumping attack, or the one that inhibits or prohibits jumping, I don't know which is which. I mean, they both mean the same thing, I think. One means it stops it, and one also stops it. Same thing, doesn't matter. Words, not important. Point is, stay out of the way of a teammate using the anti-jump thing if you want to be jumping. Grounded Thal got a buff nerf. They reduced the damage of some things, they reduced its HP, but they increased its speed and increased the percentage of damage for the tear and armor. What is it? Tear and preen feathers. So it technically does slightly less damage, but you're noticeably faster. Sprint, swimming, and reverse is back in the game. That's great. I don't know if it was in the game before, but it hasn't been for so long. At like 2 years minimum. Has not been in the game, so enjoy that. It makes aquatic combat a lot more fluid, maybe too fluid. It's fun, but I don't expect it to stay in the game. It would be strange if it does. Although I might. I mean, you can't really cannot tell what these guys are doing. Right, these quests got changed. So it used to take 28 pine cones. Now it takes 27, which is great. It means you don't have to search the forest for one singular pine cone. It's a nice even number, I think, because they spawn in clumps of 9. If I could find some. There we go. This might actually be all the ones we need right here. Alio collection speed is painfully slow. Painfully slow. Especially for a playable all about speed. It's ridiculously slow. You can collect 1 item per second. Very, very slow. What else did they do? Rex, they took away, or reduced the armor from its armored legs, like its braced ankles or whatever. So indirect Latin buff, which not needed. Damage-wise, I mean, Latin is not meant to be a high damage playable. But it does mean that you'll kill Rexes faster. Only if they're solo. So that's what I mean. They're going to be pushing for Rexes to be in duos or have other people with them. I think that the intention was not to have Rex duos. It was to have Rex and then other things. So what Terrible Roar should have done was been a buff to smaller Tyrannosaurs in your group, not just group members. If that's the playstyle they're going for here. But we shall see, I guess. As it stands right now, Rex is strongest in a duo, not just stat-wise, but now because it also gets an increase to its damage, or each Rex gives the other Rex increases to its damage and its cooldowns. Which seems very strange. They're pushing Rex out of a solo brawler and into a duo thing. Although I think it's indirect. I think what the intention was to have Rex play with other playables, not two Rexes in a group. But I mean, then they've also got, you know, Power Couple, which I believe they nerfed Power Couple, didn't they? I'm not 100% certain, but I'm pretty sure that they did nerf Power Couple. Once we get back to GP, I'll show off the difference between the bite speed right now. Oh, yeah. There we go. Oh, 2 critters. Oh, okay. So I've raved about this before. These stirring dens. This is impossible for me to do, by the way. If I bite both of these as fast as I possibly can, I'm not going to be able to kill them before they kill me. So I have to abandon that one. 40 seconds to kill these 2 tanky-ass fucking turtles. Not enough time. They will kill me before I kill them. One of them will kill me before I kill them. They take at least... maybe it's different for Alio, but for Latin, specifically, I know the drill with Latin. You just can't do it. You can bite once per second, and you get 49 seconds from when they're no longer invincible. And 49 bites is not enough to kill them. So, don't know what you're supposed to do there. Pop this now. Lovely calls, lovely animations. Get our questing. Grab some water. We'll pass on the food for now, just because we want to be able to benefit from Ravenous. So it's best to keep your hunger low but not empty, but pretty much low. You know, only eat a bite or so. Alio eats much faster in chunks, but with Ravenous being a thing, that's what you should be going for if you're missing any kind of health. So we'll go over here, get some water. And see what we can fight. I do like the idea of making Alio like part of a team comp with Rexes. Oh, that sucks. Part of a team comp thing, right? I wish that the other Dinos got stuff too. Like, I wish that there was something for Titan, and I wish that there was something for Spino that would work well with it. Like, if a Spino and a Suko team up had some kind of niche interaction that made both of them better in some way. I don't know how it would work. Maybe they boost each other's something or other. Who knows? It would be kind of cool. It would also be really neat if, like, let's say Suko allows Spino's claw barrage to do bleed damage. That would be a very interesting change. Very, very interesting change. Because right now the only aquatic bleeder is, well, Conch, I guess, and then Duck, which they nerfed the bleed on. Increased damage, nerf bleed. Interesting changes for sure. Just gonna use this guy's for stamina. I would like one more stamina, sir. Thank you. Metri. From what I understand, Metri can't really deal with the output of an Alio. That's current state. Where'd he go? I swear I just saw this guy. Where'd he go? Let's get this eyeball quest. Because why not? Okay, so here we go. Everybody listen up. This guy's gonna be my little meat target. So we have one. Every second on the second is the cooldown of this thing. Okay, now watch this. Okay, now observe. Every second on the second, yet again. Okay? The difference comes in this. You can just spam that. And this now becomes 3 seconds. So you can do 1, 2. 1, 2. Would you? No, it wouldn't allow me. You, sir! Give me some more stamina, please. Much faster, right? So you can have complete uptime on this. Your cooldown for this, 2 minutes. Wait, isn't it already 2 minutes? Or is it? No, wait, it's 4 minutes, really. Oh well. 4 minutes on that. Not too bad. Definitely not too shabby. This guy just died. He looks to be full grown though. I don't think he's gonna pop Rav here. Yeah, too big of a corpse, so let's hang off for now. As these guys again. I recognize you. So yeah, right, so the other jump before, you can see how much slower it is, right? Much slower. So it is good for your buffs and for your kicks and things like that. Otherwise, it's not super great. I wouldn't bother running the tearing bite if you aren't planning on spamming these 2 kicks. Like if you're going to be using this and this, then I would not bother. Yeah, that's it. Just wouldn't bother with it. It's not going to give you any extra damage from your bites. It's mainly just if you're going to be kicking a bunch. I would use it if you're going to go with the jump kick build, the Jackie Chan. That I would use it for, and I would use it if you just want to get your stamina going. Let's try with this Berta. No, 2 Bertas. I was gonna say maybe Alberta, but not 2 Albertas. I mean, we could all probably surround him and just kick him to death. Gonna be an albino silosaurus, I bet. Looks like it with the way it's moving. Thankfully, Alio has got the speed to actually catch these little things. Look at how quickly they dealt with that. Dispatched in brutal fashion. Very quickly. I'm curious, does this give Raph? I would doubt it. Yeah, I didn't think so. Absolutely love... Oh, Tiny Rex, Tiny Rex, Tiny Rex. Absolutely love the eating animation. It looks beautiful. I'm here for you, I'm here for you. Don't you worry, don't you worry. What is he doing? What was he thinking? No water. I like the colors on this guy, but I might have to kill him. You never know. You just never know. I think we'll leave other Alios be for now. Ouch, don't bite me, you goober. Everybody a little bit of stam here. Okay, thought so. Duck hindering. See how the stamina? Okay. Maybe it was a bad idea for the 2 lowest guys to go and try fighting him. Yeah, get him, get him. Good job, sir. Good job. I need some stamina, though. Just using him for his stamina. Ouch! Get me out of here. No, no, no. keep upping our ravenous stacks. I can see this guy. Don't know who he thinks he is. Just using him for stamina. Refresh the stacks, get up to 5. We'll go top up our water. Probably up in the oasis there. Good. That's skedaddle. So we don't have the health to deal with this. Hello, Mr. Bars. Do not mind me. Just running along. You can see what I mean, though. For Alio, the whole playable is based around sprinting. And its sprint drains very slowly. But look at this health recovery. Once you're out of combat, it's really not so bad. That's pretty good. In fact, I would say that's pretty sweet. Now, I don't know exactly how much this increases health. Oh, 10%. Okay, so we get 50% increased health recovery with max stacks. We're down to 40 right now, but we're going to top up our water nice and quick. And they get the sitting, sleeping multiplier. Unfortunately, I don't have a nest nearby, but I think by the time I finish... Put something there. I need to move away. Yeah, by the time we just... If we just trot back over there, we should be full health. I mean, this is a pretty sweet heal rate. It's not like there's quite the fight going on down here. So Alio's got some good survivability. It can stick around. It's kind of been denoted to a glorified ramp. In a way where it's kind of just here to buff itself and other little guys. Or sorry, Rex's specifically, so I guess it's, in a way it's less so, because a ramp can buff anything by whatever the percentage is and have shared rhythm. Whereas this only gives it to itself and buffs the stam regen rates of some other guys. Let's try this here. Didn't work, did it? He's a little off. You use him for his stamina again? Did not mean to say you twice. Don't really know what this Sarko is thinking, personally. Ah, I see. Waiting for that, I suppose. Whatever. Now please sprint after me by all means. Okay. Clunked off his hitbox, but did not get the stamina. Eh, 3 times in a row. I don't know why they're all running now. Oh, lucky guy. Blow your stamina, come on, man. Oh, come on. I gotta start hitting these. Just keep missing over and over. Let's leave the party. I heard a Metri. Oh, Mr. Luda? I could very clearly see that Sarko. He's bright blue. I think that if he wanted to be a land Sarko, then he should have maybe switched to a more land colored skin. In my humble opinion. I'm going to be deleting this Metri now. Tree buddy. No, 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 come on back. Please, come back. What a goofball. I'm gonna get that Dinon, and then we'll call it. We'll come back and play some more. Probably gonna do an Alio pack. I think it's just the way to go. You gotta be a pack of Alios. Sweet. Let's rock it, bros. Let's go kill some stuff. Give our new friends a little warning. Gasp. Go. This Xenon's dead. You can't have that much stam. You already... Maybe you can have that much stam. I don't know. I wouldn't think so. We hit a couple of our buddies that time. Not the greatest show skill there. Just really wanted to get that Xenon dead. Get a little ravenous. Why not? No, fuck that, Meg. I'm not gonna be friendly with Megs. We'll just hang around. Get her stamina back. Need to get a couple of these kicks on them. Oh my god. That jump scared me. Oh, Jesus. Stay away from Annos. Annos are bane. Annos are the bane of your existence. They're terrible. Avoid them at all costs. Pop this before my cooldown runs out. That's a buddy of ours. We'll go get a little stam off the baby. I need this Meg to drop. Or this Rex or something. Hopefully he's adolescent. I'm dead. Ah, I knew it. As soon as I collided with him instead of passing him by. I meant to just skim by him. As soon as I stopped my momentum, I knew I was dead. Ah, oh well. It's a learning curve, right? It's a new playable, it's a new play style. It moves different, it feels different, it's got different stats and different everything. Very fun though, I would recommend checking it out. It's by no means overpowered. I think this is probably one of the most tame TLCs that have come out in a long time. I think that they've done a very good job of making Alio enjoyable but not broken. It feels like what a 2-slot, a little carnivore should do. I mean, maybe it feels a little bit more like what a 1-slot should do, right? It's not like the little demon powerhouse. Thank you. Not the little demon powerhouse that, you know, Lat is. Lat's, you know, Alio is very unlikely to take down a full-grown dinosaur by itself. Of anything above its tier. In its tier, maybe. And maybe you can one-on-one, but you don't have the health, you don't have the stuff to deal with it. You're more so there to pester and help out your friends. You help out your group mates. You get a little bit in here and there. You keep yourself topped up on stamina. It does kind of feel like Alio is a constant fight, though, to keep your stamina up. If I didn't have that stamina kick, I don't really know what I'd be doing. But I may also be putting myself in that situation because I'm using a kick that costs 5 stamina to use and probably only replenishes 5. Or something. Who knows? Who knows right now? It's fresh, it's new. People are playing Alio, but it doesn't feel like... Obviously, you saw there's like 6 of us Alios trying to kill a Meg and a Denon, and just can't do it. Because they're highly mobile, maneuverable, and we don't hit that hard. Right, like our most damaging move is that one, the swerve, does 60, right? Whereas Meg's lunge does 60. And they can do that every 8 seconds and it only takes 4 stamina, whereas our spin around I think costs 10 or 8 or something like that. So it's a little bit different. Like, Meg is a much more capable solo dinosaur. Or dinosaur, I know it's not a dinosaur, it's a lizard. But still, Alio is very fun. I kinda like it. I don't know if it's necessarily my thing. We'll have to see what the team comps bring and what Alio can do for its teammates and see how much of a that's where it's gonna excel, is in buffing things, which I think is by design. Anyways, that's my opinions on Alio. Gorgeous model, by the way. Incredible, incredible detailing. Each one of these scales. On some of the skins, you can get some crazy, crazy colorations like this one. What was it? This one, this one, this one. There was one gorgeous, gorgeous skin I wanted to get, but I didn't have the marks for it. Maybe it is this one. Oh yeah, do you see just the gorgeous, the pebbling in it? It's wonderful. All over each individual scale is colored in, as opposed to just taking like a paintbrush and going across. Each individual scale is filled in on these skins. Beautiful, beautiful. I love the proportions, the big, strong legs, but very long, the long, slender body. It's a lovely, lovely model. I love his little hands. Anyways, I think that's it. That's my take on the TLC and some of the questionable updates to stats and stuff. I recommend you go read those for yourself. For yourselves. Go check them out. They're on the Path Discord. They're also on my Discord. Go check that out. Link in the description. Gonna be doing some more stuff there. Hopefully as we fill it out. Anyways, yeah, that's it. That's it for me. Signing off.